You have a new Instagram for your fitness,
Yeah, I
which
do.
is so inspiring and cool. I mean, you already were posting a lot of fitness pictures, which we love to look at because you're super in shape and you look awesome. But what can you tell us about like the inspiration behind it and what your goal is for it?
It's so funny because I really just started it with no intention of even posting on it. I started it to just follow a bunch of accounts. I follow a bunch of really cool food accounts and fitness accounts, and I kind of wanted to have a place that I could go on my Instagram where that was all isolated. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll post something here and there, and people just reacted immediately really strongly to it and found it. And so, yeah, I don't really know. I'm using it kind of to inspire my own fitness journey and to kind of just share what I learn along the way. I'm not a professional. I'm just kind of figuring it out and sharing my experiences.
What's one of your favorite things about working out?
My favorite thing, it's therapy for me. Like when I can't move, when I can't work out, I get really, really depressed. I get really, really anxious, and it's obviously a great way to stay fit, and that helps me be confident when I feel like I look good. But it's great endorphins, and it gives you a burst of energy, and it's also kind of a place that you can go where the rest of the world doesn't matter. When you're focusing on just like not dying during this cardio, you can't think about all the things in the world that you're stressed about.
You have a really busy schedule with shooting and with everything in life. How do you make time? Because for a lot of people, it's hard. You go to school, you have classes, you have after school activities. How do you make sure you're making time for fitness?
It's definitely one of the hardest parts, I feel. It's kind of just a matter of balance and deciding the days when you need to like tell your friends, hey, I can't hang out. Like I need to go on the treadmill for an hour for my own mental sanity, and deciding when to say, hey, I'm going to give my body a break and go hang out with my friends or go do my homework or whatever. It's all just kind of about trying to balance everything because I completely feel that there's never enough hours in the day.
What do you think is the key balance between doing strengthening, like with weights, and doing cardio?
I don't really know. I'm trying to figure that out right now. Basically, I need variety. I crave variety. I get really, really bored if I do the same thing over and over. So I'm always just trying to find new ways to work out. And so I'm naturally getting cardio sometimes and getting strength sometimes. If I'm in the gym, I'm lifting weights. But if I'm swimming, I'm doing cardio. If I'm ice skating, I'm doing a little bit of both. If I'm rock climbing, I'm doing more upper body. If I'm, dancing, then I'm getting both. So it just totally depends on the workout that you're doing. And it also totally depends person to person on what your goals are.
And if you could have people take away one thing from your fitness account, what would you hope they take away?
I mean, I hope that they would take away to kind of enjoy the journey of it more than anything. It's really, really hard, especially for me. I'm very, very type A, kind of OCD, kind of goal-oriented. And one of the things that I've been inspired by the people who I follow is to kind of just enjoy the journey of discovering new things and new ways to be fit and to be healthy and new recipes and new foods. Instead of focusing on like that goal weight on the scale. So it's kind of I hope people are looking and saying, oh, I love that there's a way to do all sorts of new things and to try new things.
When you posted those two pictures of your different weights and how you felt about it, you were still being positive. That was so inspiring. And I want to say thank you on behalf of all of us girls, because it's so easy to stress about our weight and what we look like, and you showed us that we should just accept ourselves, and if you want to get fit, then make that your goal, but you don't need to like beat yourself up about it.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, and I will not lie. Like that stuff is hard for me. Like I have looked in the mirror and cried lots of times, and I've also looked in the mirror and gone, yes, I look good today. It's. I mean, nobody is immune to that, and so I want people to kind of see both sides of the experience because that's part of what makes it real.